Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the modern woman.
I'm Lily Phillips, and today I'm getting ran through by 100 guys.
Stop it. Get some help.
More intense than you thought it might.
Sorry.
Okay. Just take
Yeah, 1 minute. Feeling pressure to have to make them come.
I could not imagine being a guy in that of dudes that's gonna try and sleep with this hoe. Like, you have no fucking standards, you have no moral self-respect or dignity.
People would give me a bit of stick if I said
is
I was
crazy.
a businesswoman, but I guess definitely business-minded.
She said she's business-minded. This is the other thing that really pisses me off about these girls. They fucking think that they're entrepreneurs. You're not an entrepreneur, honey. You're a fucking prostitute. Get your fucking career path straight.
Call you a businesswoman.
Thanks. A lot more people would use the word just...
How does that make you feel?
Oh, I literally, I've never really cared what people think. It doesn't really bother me. I have such a supportive family and friends.
He says it doesn't really bother her. It doesn't bother her now. I'm not religious. I'm not a Christian. But when I watch shit like this, it makes me fucking wonder. Maybe I am making a mistake. Maybe there is some fucking God out here, because these niggas are fucking demonic, man. What the fuck?
Get my little camera, pop it on there. I mean, it's usually quite easy.
The other thing is, this bitch is making millions of dollars and that camera she's using is ass.
I'd rather do it like this where I pop it up, or like have my assistant film it for me, because then you can usually get a bit better angles if like someone else is moving it.
What would be the demographic of guy that would recognize you normally?
I'd say
Gooner.
more of a, it's gonna sound mean, but more like a...
He said this is gonna sound mean. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys, man. I'm trying to fucking save you guys. She said this is gonna sound mean. You know why? Because she fucking thinks you guys are losers.
There's so many guys out in the world. I think, you know, one poor bastard's got to marry me.
What?
OnlyFans might be what she enjoys, but it also provides a hefty paycheck.
Your moneymaker is OnlyFans.
I started an OnlyFans.
I see that you've kind of like taken on the word like and almost owned it in a way.
Yeah, 100%. I don't mind being called. I'm sleeping with 100 guys in a day. That is the definition of a sexuality. And I do it because I enjoy it. I think there are obviously some women that maybe go into it because they have to or need the money and stuff like that, or they're kind of coached into it by men. But my personal experience is I've only ever felt empowered by the fact that I'm making money off something that I think guys will do anyway. Like, guys are always going to sexualize me, so I may as well try and profit off that bit.
I mean, not all guys are going to sexualize you.
What kind of fucking body language does this guy interviewing her have? He's like, well, not all guys are gonna sexualize you. I won't. I would make you my princess. Trying to serenade this fucking bitch.
This dude is a simp. He's not really red pill aware, this guy, at all. You could tell from his demeanor, his tonality, the way that he speaks, the way he talks with her and shit like that.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Look at that shit.
I had it switched off for a little bit, so just...
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number.
Yeah.
And people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out...
Now, mind you, she put this suit up.
I mean, it's all right. Like, overrated as f***, in my opinion. I mean...
Look at the fucking post she made, though. Come on. This bitch is a fucking degenerate. It
used to be women respected and appreciated attention that they got from men. Thanks to the advent of the smartphone, women no longer respect the attention given by men. Women used to respect chivalry. Women used to love nice guys to a degree. Women used to enjoy the company of men. Women used to go out to meet men. But now, most women look at men as nothing more than annoying fucking mosquitoes.
You serious?
Whether it takes you a month to realize what I said is true, or a year to realize what I said is true, or 2 years or 3 years, almost everyone comes to this moment where they realize that I was correct. Gentlemen, the cell phone is probably one of the worst inventions in modern times when it comes to relationships and building a connection with a female. I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. The smartphone was the death of human-to-human interaction.
Bitches have the fucking monopoly on attention, bro. I've seen that shit in real life. You guys have to value yourselves, man. Don't be giving these hoes attention is what the fucking summary of this is.
Women are bothered and annoyed by most men, if we're gonna be honest. A lot of guys just want to be acknowledged by these girls. Andrew Tate did a interview with Nell, and he was explaining how the guys just want to be able to talk to the girls and get some type of interaction with them.
I don't really want to say if that's a guy.
I think it's more money than you might be imagining. And you made me pay for the cab.
Now think about this. This is why when you meet random bitches from Tinder or Instagram that have a little bit of clout and you go out fucking to eat or some shit, like you see a fucking nice ass car, a Ferrari, a Lambo, and they don't seem to comprehend that that's fucking expensive or anything. The chick that pulls up in like a fucking Huracan or she pulls up in a fucking GT3 RS and that bitch seems oblivious to the fucking world. They don't have a fucking notion of the value of fucking money and time because everything they have, they've got it super fucking easy. Money to these bitches doesn't mean anything because they get everything for free. They don't care. This bitch is a multimillionaire. The sad thing is that a girl can get to millionaire status without even selling her fucking body. She just wants extra money. This bitch could have just opened up a YouTube channel, had some charisma, and she would have fucking still become a millionaire. That's how unfair it is. And she's not even like super pretty. She's a fucking average fucking blonde chick. She's not ugly, but she's basic. She's just a fucking basic blonde bimbo.
The names in here of people that you might know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What man?
What dad's bruh?
That's crazy.
Nigga, you telling me her dad ain't embarrassed? Come on, man. That nigga's pissed. I would be.
This is totally normal. I saw your daughter, Lily Phillips, the other day.
He had to give them the fucking peasant fucking British accent.
Proper fat god. You failed! You failed as a man, as a father. I'm picking gay son every single time. What do you mean?
Man, the homie's in there trying to clap your fucking daughter up.
I don't want to encourage it. Like that for me, I don't think that's doing helping
What if someone
society.
offered you $1 million to do it?
I probably
Yeah, she gonna do it.
it would bend my morals.
No cap.
Yeah. She could be bought, man. She can be bought, guys, which is a big red flag.
Very professional.
Yeah, keep it professional, yeah.
So keep it professional when you're getting your fucking back blown out is crazy. I hate when fucking bitches are porn stars and they act like whatever happens on camera doesn't count. You got these crazy ass bitches out here saying, oh, I'm a virgin. It's like, bitch, how you a virgin? You fucking took 10 dicks in the last video you made. Oh, that was on camera. That doesn't count. I'm monogamous. Monogamous, bitch. You were just in a gangbang. That doesn't count. It was on camera. The fucking level of delusion is impressive.
This guy has paid for a bottle of spit. In a 6-minute video.
Oh my God. Paying for a bottle of spit is diabolical.
Just me like spitting into a bottle.
And is he going to receive that? Or?
Yeah, I'll send it in the
And these guys need to get fucking help. Seriously, what the fuck? $300 for a fucking bottle? These guys are fucking out of their goddamn minds, man. Go join the fucking army or something. You're paying $300 to this fucking whore for a bottle of spit? That's crazy. Making this bitch rich. Myron over here looking like a fucking terrorist. Myron, you can't be telling us that you built a fucking studio, man, because now everybody's gonna be calling in and asking what the fuck Fresh does. What does Fresh do? If you built a fucking studio, you're the one who talks, you're the one who interrogates the bitches, you do everything. What the fuck does Fresh do? No hate to Fresh, but Fresh really don't do shit. Talking about coconuts in Barbados. No hate to Fresh. I mean, I met the guy in person. He was pretty friendly. We talked for like 5 minutes, but homie ain't doing nothing on the fucking podcast. This guy who's interviewing her, he must be a tier 1 fucking subscriber. First of all, he's there bare. Why does he have no shoes on? That's the first thing. The second thing is you can see he's trying to goon. He's been like peeking in the room multiple times while she's doing this. And he's sitting on his little stool like a little good little cuck. Crazy, man. You know this guy's a fucking gooner. He's like looking and shit like, nigga, we know what you're doing.
Is it that you're going to get him to eat his own semen? Okay. So okay.
You ready to be my pathetic little loser for the next 3 minutes?
These girls don't really like you guys, man. They just want your money. It's all an act. Selling you a fantasy.
These hoes ain't loyal. You guys are stupid if you fucking think this bitch is fucking into you or some shit.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
All the best.
It used to be women went outside to meet men and be social, but now they go out and take pictures and video to pretend they're fucking social. Woo! With their stupid ass phones, right? Woo! With the flash and the bottle comes and everything. Then as soon as that bottle comes, they're just sitting there in the corner.
We in the club with the bottles and the honeys, getting monies. We ain't playing with the bunnies.
And the reason why women no longer respect interactions with men is because they get it all fucking day.
Type shit.
See you motherfuckers as annoying mosquitoes, flies, and other pests.
Myron's spitting facts. That's why you gotta get your fucking personality up, your money up, your fucking clout up. Myron's underplaying this. It ain't 20 people. They don't got 20 messages in their phone. They literally got thousands of fucking messages, man. Especially if that bitch is single and she's on Tinder. You pick up a Tinder girl, a hot one, have her spend the night, and then in the morning, tell her to show you your phone. She's gonna have thousands of fucking messages.
What do you think happens to you as a person? I'll answer that.
Entitlement.
Your personality corrodes. Your ability to critically think evaporates. Your skill set, gone. Why? Because everything's been given to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the modern woman. This is why so many women are insufferable.
He's right, but he be tripping, bro. Another one.
Again! You fucking idiots!
He be tripping though, man. It doesn't matter how right you are. This is just how things are in this world. So I feel like crying about it and whining about it doesn't fucking do anything, you know? Just get your money up, get your fucking personality up, focus on yourself, and the bitches will come, man. But crying about it, whining about it ain't helping no one.
Though I make fun of thoughts all the time for their inability to be intelligent or hold a conversation or have any kind of critical thinking skills, I also can't blame them. They're literally worshipped for nothing more than the fact that they have a fucking vagina. So I'd be a piece of shit too if I didn't have to earn anything. Women don't know how to properly behave when you admire them and put them on a fucking pedestal, because they get put on a pedestal all the time.
Problem isn't the women, to be honest. The problem is the fucking men. The women's biological imperative isn't to fucking keep a relationship. It's to fucking be hot when she's fertile, have fucking kids, and then when she's old, to fucking take care of the village. They're not supposed to fucking have any type of fucking scrutiny or any of that shit. Men have to grind, gain fortitude, gain experience, and when they're older, that's when they're supposed to be fucking dominant and control of their fucking tribe and spread their genes. Whereas women are supposed to spread their genes earlier while they're still fertile. It's never gonna fucking change. So what's the point of fucking talking about it, beating a dead horse over and over and over again? Like, you're not accomplishing anything. I feel like he just has a chip on his shoulder at this point.
I fucking said it. Okay?
The summary is that most women are selfish. Move on. Your goal as a man is by the age of 30, you better be established so that you can get the fucking bitches. You're a nobody. Why would the fucking bitches pick you? You have nothing. You don't have a personality. You have no experience. You have no stories. You've not grown up as a fucking human.
It's your job as the man, as soon as you get the girl, to pedestalize yourself so she looks up to you and feels like you're the prize.
When you have a girlfriend, the number one mistake that guys do is they abandon all their friends, they abandon all their hobbies, they focus all their attention on the girl. If you do that, you're cooked.
You've obviously spoken to your parents about this, right?
I actually haven't. My parents know what I do, but I'm not on the phone to them every day going, oh, you know, I just got DP'd.
Come on now, dog.
I'm 17 guys today.
Come on, man.
17 guys today is crazy.
It's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
Also,
no shit. Who the fuck wakes up, has a fucking kid and says, you know what, I want my daughter to be a fucking whore. You know, I want her to get railed by 100 guys a day.
There's a reason why they call it hot girl summer and not hot girl life. She knows being a 304 is not in her best interests, okay?
Avid Gore Rango, you're broke. You're a brokey.
You're broke. You're fucking poor.
She's trying to cope here, but naturally, she can't, it fucks with her, right? This is why girls, they'll get buyer's remorse after they have sex.
You're poor. What color is your Bugatti? There is some dumb fucking rich loser who will marry this bitch. They get away from all fucking consequences.
Again, and this comes back to, like, women taking no accountability for their bad decisions. You deserve to be ridiculed and made fun of. This isn't appropriate.
In other words, you're a whore.
You're literally a 304. What do you think? Like, this is a deplorable profession, right?
I'll go back to what I said in the Nala Fitness stream. Women like this face a crazy dilemma, which I call the whore's dilemma. The whore's dilemma is the case where the woman is able to acquire money, attention, clout, but she cannot get respect. She'll never be able to get the respect that she wants. She'll wander through life trying to get respect after she finishes doing the degenerate behavior that she's engaged in now, wondering why she's unable to get it. She'll fucking use the money to open a business, or fucking try to become an intellectual, or become religious, all in the attempts to fucking get the one fucking thing that she wants, respect.
What do I always say?
I should write a fucking book. The book should be called The Whore's Dilemma.
Fast money comes with slow problems. You've effectively sold your soul. So since you sold your soul, you no longer get the benefit of respect. That's just how it goes, right? Like, let's say this nigga, right? Let's say this guy right here, who you guys could tell this dude is a simp. He's not really red pill aware, this guy, at all. You could tell from his demeanor, his tonality, the way that he speaks, the way he talks with her and shit like that. However, let's say he was interviewing a homeless man. And homeless man was like, yeah, just sucks, you know? Like, no one takes me seriously. No one respects me. We don't laugh at him, wouldn't we? We're just looking at him like, bro, you fucking loser. We'll roast him. Because he, as a man, should understand that there's consequences to bad decisions.
What Myron's missing here is that men and women, we don't operate in the same realms. Like, women can afford to live in a fantasy. Men cannot. And the problem is when men start living in a fantasy, that's when society collapses.
They don't want people to judge them. No, you deserve to be fucking judged. Shame is a very strong repellent to dottery. But we've done everything in our power in modern society to not hold women accountable for their poor decisions. Especially when it comes to sex work. Whatever. There's always gonna be a market for it. This is an uncomfortable reality. Like, you guys gotta realize that a lot of guys have a porn addiction, a lot of guys can't attract women. So there's always gonna be a demand for this shit. My job is to keep you away from this shit and to teach you how to identify these girls and never commit to them. Whether it's being a stripper, porn, OnlyFans, whatever. These girls, guys, have an inescapable level of trauma. What they don't tell you is that these women have a lot of fucking crazy shit in their minds because they've been through so much stuff. Maybe she wakes up randomly.
Maybe she wakes up randomly and stabs you to death. If I'm keeping it real. Bitches like that, they're unpredictable. Look, I've always said when a woman deviates from the social norms and they're doing some outrageous shit like pornography, they're capable of anything. She's a wild card. She's unpredictable. So you getting in a relationship with a girl like this puts your whole fucking life at risk. Some guy comes, fucking offers her $20,000, 30 bandos to kill you. You better believe she's gonna fucking start figuring out how to kill you.
Panic attacks. You don't know what the fuck is going on. She screams because she doesn't know how to handle her emotions. This is all waiting for you guys if you deal with a girl that comes from this profession.
100%.
And this is the ugly side that no one ever tells you whenever you deal with these women.
But it should be obvious. You should know this. I mean, I don't think that somebody has to go and tell you this. You should know that somebody who engages in stuff that's outside of the social norm, they deviate from the fucking acceptable behaviors of society, will be capable of anything. They're crazy.
Woman hater, hate speech advocate. I will take that so I can warn you about these fucking thoughts. Because I'd rather be called a misogynist or a woman-hating asshole and save you motherfuckers from wifing up these chicks than getting mainstream approval.
Sometimes Myron cooks, but he takes too fucking long to just fucking summarize it. We've seen enough here. I think we got the takeaway at this point, and there's really no reason in fucking watching Myron go on a crazy rant for another fucking 3 hours.
Now that I've matured, I've realized how demonic the adult industry actually is and how it systematically destroys the spirit. And I'm not even talking from a religious perspective, but a human one. I Slept with 100 Men in One Day is a YouTube documentary following OnlyFans sensation Lily Phillips and her quest to go viral for having sex with 100 men in 24 hours. I saw one comment on YouTube describing it as if it's like watching somebody commit suicide, except the person is still alive, and I think that's because it is spiritual suicide. Who is to blame here? The girl, exploiting herself to fill a market need of sad, perverted men.
Saying she's filling a market need is demonic. The truth is that these fucking guys, their brains are cooked. You guys got crazy TikTok porn brain and you're obsessed.
Making
no
millions
morals.
Of dollars in the process and building out a team to optimize the slop funnel that is her OnlyFans, or the men who continue to
I feel like she's worse than a whore at this point.
Relationships with the opposite sex and blow their
Worse than a
masculine
prostitute.
seed into a Kleenex for 6 seconds of euphoria, and then wonder why they feel like shit all the time. Girls like her are ruining their lives. It doesn't take a genius to recognize that this is not good for the soul. Watch any reformed mattress actress reflect on their time in the industry, and they have a 1,000-cock stare. Men, I find it pathetic how lost, hopeless, and desperate they have become, literally crossing country lines to get a sniff of Lily Phillips.
I think it's, if you're from a different continent altogether and you bought a fucking plane ticket to fly to where this bitch is at just to fucking catch an STD, I think that's fucking crazy. You guys are sick. You guys are cooked in the head.
Men are deluded into thinking that they're getting farm-to-table pornography. Yeah.
Homie said that they think they're getting homegrown porn.
She really cares about you, bro.
She really cares about you, bro. It's crazy. You guys are dumb as hell if you believe that.
Now, when I first
Desperate,
heard
weak
about this, I
motherfuckers.
had to do some research. Far too often, you'll see headlines of OnlyFans girls doing dumb shit that turns out to just be rage bait for legacy media to gobble up. And what I saw would kill a Victorian child. Call me a black pill loser, I do not care. It always makes it worse when the girl is conventionally attractive. This is a pretty girl. She didn't have to do this. Are you saying?
She's ordinary though, Philion. That's the thing. It's not that she's like you. She has no unique characteristic at all. She's an ordinary, common, LA looking blonde girl. You go to LA, you go to Miami, there's 100,000 of those girls there that look just like her. That's why she's doing this, because she needed something to stand out of the crowd.
Lily Phillips, a 23-year-old OnlyFans star living in London.
She's a 23-year-old child. She's literally a teenager.
No, don't call her a fucking child. She's a grown-ass woman, and she's gonna have to fucking attend to the consequences of her actions. What bothers me, and I'm gonna say it one fucking last time, what bothers me is the infantilization of women. If it's a guy doing something crazy that's gonna fucking ruin his life, and he's doing it at the age of 23 or even younger, if he's doing it at the age of 19, everybody attacks him. They say this young man is making bad decisions, yada, 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 and they come down on the guy like a bag of stones. But when it's a female, everyone's like, oh, she's a victim. Oh, she didn't know better. They never say young woman. They just say child, girl. And it's like, no, like, she should be held to the exact same standard as a young man. And the truth is that she's made her decision. She's gonna have to deal with it for the rest of her life.
University.
And she probably still get out with a get out of free jail card. And she's gonna fucking be rich.
Anyway, could make a little bit of money.
What do you mean by anyway?
That was just being a...
Sell your soul for $1 is crazy.
I've just always had quite like a sexual nature.
In other words, she's always been a whore is what she's trying to say. She doesn't have anything unique about her. Her only fucking recourse was to fucking sell her body. And I have no sympathy for a person like this. When she hits 30 and her life's all fucked up, nobody forced you to do this. Nobody tricked you into it. You made your decision. You gotta live with your decision. It makes me so fucking annoyed when I see Lana Rhoades and the other fucking porn stars on fucking TV and on podcasts complaining about how their life is fucked up now. That's your decision. You made the decision. When a guy makes a bad decision and they fuck up their whole life, nobody has sympathy for them. Stop putting these women on a pedestal. Stop fucking acting like they're children and babies. It's a fucking grown-ass woman. She made her decision. Let her live with it.
Imagine being like a level 3 OnlyFans girl. You're a local legend and make a couple $100 a month, but you never really make it to the big leagues. That's gotta hurt.
I didn't think it would turn into like my whole career. 23 guys all at once, and like some people would be like, you're insane, like I would have to be paid to do that. And I'm like, no, that's just fun.
23 fucking guys.
Much money you can make, and also just how much I loved it. I was just like, why am I doing a whole degree?
That's a crazy fucking thought. To say that you were in college getting your degree, you started doing OnlyFans, and you started thinking to yourself, why am I getting this degree? I just want to get fucking plowed by random dudes.
3 guys at the same time is a little different than 100 back to back to back to back to back. I don't want to get...
No, I don't know what's worse. Babe, what's worse? 23 guys at once or 100 guys in a day? My girlfriend said both.
You are a businesswoman.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And then this fucking guy who's interviewing her is pathetic. He's simping so fucking hard. It's disgusting.
I've seen you say on podcasts and things before that your family and your parents are proud of you and what you've achieved.
Obviously at the start they were a bit apprehensive.
What do you mean you have supportive family and friends? What crack cocaine are you smoking? Real friends hold each other accountable. Real friends have your back. Real friends advise you to not do stupid shit.
Philion, you're making a mistake here though. The mistake you're making is you're not realizing that most people have fucking fickle morals. And the moment this bitch starts making millions of dollars, the same family that was fucking against what she's doing is now going to be circling around her trying to get fucking money out of her. She's already too far gone. They don't care. They just want to fucking make a bag at this point.
I simply can't get over how cucked being an OnlyFans guy is. You are paying your hard-earned money, relinquishing it to your dommy mommy, but in reality, you're paying other dudes to just make you hard. Huh? Your cock is in your...
When you put it like that, it sounds crazy.
Hand, and Jeremy on the other side is telling you how to stroke it. Yeah, what does the average Lily Phillips enjoyer look like?
Fucking gooner.
Hi, Lily. Can I get a sniff?
Can I get a sniff is crazy.
She used to think it was a real special thing. As soon as I actually did it and had, I kind of realised that it wasn't special. And also that I just really loved it and really enjoyed it, and that I wanted to do it way more often.
And do you think...
Then they drop in like the casual fucking McLaren. They dropped in the fucking casual McLaren in the video. That better not be her fucking car though.
Lily Phillips makes many self-deprecating remarks throughout the documentary, but this one was especially bleak. She implies that no sane man will ever love her or want to commit to her. Instead, whoever marries her will be one poor bastard, and he might as well pimp her out to other men as a prostitute. Do I believe that Lily Phillips is capable of finding a man to settle down with at some point in her life? Yeah, of course.
There's always gonna be some fucking loser. She'll fucking be able to make a shit ton of money and then find some fucking loser who will fucking settle for her.
These men need to be
Men? He called them men? You fucking animals, yeah?
taken out back like Lenny. They need to be
taken out back like society.
Lenny. Just keep looking at the rabbits, bud. You'll be fine.
I want you to take it and eat it. Well done, thanks for being my loser. Bye.
That was very interesting.
It's kind of fun. You're kind of like playing an acting role.
Yeah.
In a sense.
I'm about to go band for band with the Gooners and drop fat YouTube stacks.
4.
That is pathetic. Look at the phone.
This is where the
Those are all fucking guys filling out an application to fucking sleep with this whore.
are coming through.
And we're gonna pretend that incels and femcels have it the same. Look at her phone. Like dogs.
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone...
That's an insult to dogs.
She said, we prioritize the ones with STI checks. That doesn't mean every single person is going to have an STD test. Are you
Think that bitch is clean? You guys are crazy, man.
insane? Buddy, your dad's mates, his blokes at the local tavern, the pub, are raving about you.
Hey, Steve, ain't this your daughter? This is your daughter.
I view women who do porn the same way as I would view a schizophrenic man walking around punching himself in the head repeatedly. If I were to say this man is unwell, he needs to stop being allowed to walk around punching himself in the head, the response to that would not be stop infantilizing him, he has agency. Why? Because we recognize that the schizophrenic man walking around punching himself in the head is not normal. He is doing something contrary to sanity. He is harming his decisions in the first place. Their autonomy is irrelevant and certainly isn't a reflection of women in general.
I don't agree with that take. I honestly don't agree with that take. Yes, I do agree that they are that at least this chick at this level is mentally ill, 100%. But I don't think that fucking exonerates her of the fucking consequences of her decisions.
At first, I thought she was doing this for the love of the game, whatever that means. But now I think that she's lying. I think that she's convinced herself that she's doing it because she loves it and it has a financial incentive.
Once you're this deep in it, you have to cope, just disassociate and fucking say that you're happy, because if not, what are you gonna do, jump out of a fucking building?
I left Lily's house with more questions than answers.
I left Lily's house with more questions than answers to be fucking printed out, put inside a fucking picture frame and put on the wall.
Couldn't understand why
Homie
she
was
felt the
simping
need to
first
do
of
what
all.
she was doing, and whether it was truly what she wanted to be doing.
It seems like the only person who thinks this is a flex is Lily and or her team. Nobody else thinks this is cool. Everyone else is depressed.
Outside of porn, outside of OnlyFans, I seriously think that this bitch has a fucking mental issue. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. Some of the stuff she's saying is crazy.
Cap. She's capping.
I kind of love like ruffling feathers a little bit. People think I'm like so sad and stuff like that. That could not be like further from the truth.
A few moments later.
So I'm in pressure to have to make them come.
Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
It looks like this girl just saw a 6-dimensional demon.
Holy
shit. That's disgusting.
And there's Rose. That's nice. Did one of the guys...
He did the meme. He did the fucking meme.
When was the last time you ate?
I think I had a yam yam. Yam yam, is that what they're called? A little pastry.
And then I think I had a sandwich, and that was kind of, and then the rest come.
You can't make this shit up, man. She is fucking rage baiting. The rest is cum, she said. Oh my fucking god.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Sorry. Okay. Just take
yeah, 1 minute.
Wait, what happened? Is she crying? What the fuck did you say to her?
Bro, hug her, bud. Do something.
Hug her, bud.
Maybe not.
Philly said hug her, bud. You have no soul. Your soul is gone.
You shouldn't have done this. Why are you doing this? If your instinct is not immediate revulsion and instead it's some sort of empowerment, you seriously need to get your brain checked.
Fraction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like they didn't, like you didn't give them a good time. They're like, what, you're not gonna make me finish? I've come all this way. Like kind of like guilt tripping me a little bit.
Fucking traumatic event. This bitch is out of her fucking mind.
5, 6 guys.
And the fact that society is sitting here watching it, rooting for her to continue is crazy. It speaks more about us than her, I think.
But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the video.
The bitch is doing the fucking one eye blink at a time. Fucking short circuiting over here.
I've done 100, you know.
It's almost like she just speed ran degeneracy and got one-shotted by the trauma. What did you think was going to be the outcome of this?
I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all.
Bad friends, bad family, bad ideas, bad vibes.
But my confusion was only added to in the days following our filming with Lily, as she
and homie probably was trying to be number 101.
Announced to her fans that in February of 2025, she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day to break the world record.
Well, I'll see you guys in February for the next episode of Black Mirror.
Now let's see Paul Allen's video.